Today I want to clarify the myth about the plant spirit of sage. Now, it's very popular for everybody and anybody to just grab sage and smudge themselves or use it to clear energy. Now, I'm going to say something that's going to be maybe a little shocking to you because sage do not clear all energies or entities. If you have been using sage to clear your space, to clear yourself, good. It's a good idea to have that as a tool, but it's not going to actually clear all entities. And that is an actual fact. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what sage is. Sage is a medicinal plant, and it can be used by people for medicinal reasons. It has beautiful benefits in our world, in our reality. Okay, so even just the plant spirit, you don't have to always smoke it, you can drink it in tea, and there are wonderful properties to the plant sage. But sage will not clear entities. Okay, listen to me. Why do I say this? Okay, let's talk a little bit about entities. And I made a video about what an entity is, and I'll put a link in the description, and you can click on it and learn a little bit more what is an entity and what it is not. So, in our world, there is many beings around us, and when we go places or people come to our space, then sometimes they bring entities with them and the entities stay there. Or sometimes when you're in a house, you bought a house and there's already someone living there, okay, someone who has passed on that may or may not know that they have died, and you can smudge as much as you like, but that being is not going to leave. Mostly because sometimes when someone has died, they're not always aware that they're dead, and you have to communicate to them. So clearing entities, the first thing to know is that you actually have to communicate to some of them. You have to have a conversation with them and clear them with your energy, if you're very good at it, or with your mouth, your words. It's like having a conversation with somebody that's trespassing, like, hey, there's ways to do it, which I'm not going to share in this video. The second thing is that people, the sage go-to person, another thing that they think is that sage can clear demons or remove dark energies. That is so not the truth. Firstly, a demon will laugh at you when you sage them. It's like literally words. Unless if you have a very specific skill of clearing demons and you use sage together with that, it will work. But mostly just by itself going, shh, babe, no, it's not going to work. The third thing I want to say is that sometimes people themselves have agreements with entities or non-physical beings. And nothing is going to clear that energy unless that agreement has been revoked. And this agreement could have been made in many lifetimes ago. And still you have this being around you. And people do tend to just glomp all things together as in spiritual communities or spiritual ideas, because it is a little bit of a mysterious reality, and it's trendy to now sage or Palo Santo everything. Well, I have news for you. It may smell good. It's a wonderful thing. It's as a smell. And I can say one thing that it can do is if there is a stagnating energy in your space, like energies that have just been like all it's like sticky together in a corner, or there's a lot of broken stuff and you're hoarding a bit, you can use the smoke energies to clear that. And yeah, so there's more I can say about smoke energies and smoke entities, but I'm not going to talk about that in this video, maybe in the next one. Anyway, I hope that clarifies it a bit more for you, that what sage is and what it is not, and what it can do and what it can't do. I am Leela, I'm a sound oracle, and I clear, communicate, and collaborate with the spirit kingdom. It's my job to work with this wonderful world, and it really truly is a magical world once you give it a chance, once you stop judging what the spirit kingdom is and what it is not. There's such magic to discover there. I'm very passionate about it, so if you want to book me for a house or home or land clearing, and let me come and show you how to actually clear your space, well, you can just comment below or DM me. And I hope I have brought you some clarity around what sage is and what it can do and what it cannot do. Bye.